everybody.
It's the Racetrack Ladies.
We're here.
We are here.
Yes, we are.
After the
Nationwide.
The
race.
COPD
Nationwide drive for-
250?
The
Drive.
COPD
300.
drive to end. No.
Yeah, it was 300.
It's a nationwide race.
There you go.
Thank you,
Let's just
lady.
call it what it is.
Yeah, we're a little wind blown because it stayed cloudy. We didn't have any rain, but we did have a lot of wind
And humidity.
and humidity.
Very
Yes, the hat.
humid, but it
was
did
nice.
not rain.
It was nice.
No
No,
rain.
rain.
No rain.
And the sun didn't beat down on us.
No sun.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a
A
little.
little, but not much.
Because we were all like, oh my god, we didn't wear shorts. It's hot.
Note to self for tomorrow is shorts.
Short day.
Yeah.
So today was the nationwide race, and we didn't have as many Cup drivers in this race.
25.
Oh.
Only 5,
Yeah,
and
5.
I think there were like 20 something last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But last year's race was, that was the one that had the engine in the van.
But I will say there were a lot of drivers that felt like it was a truck race that we had no
We
idea
didn't
who
know
they
who they
were.
were.
No.
Even Junior said, I don't know who
I
these
know who
guys
people are.
are.
Who are these
I'll see how they drive.
But a lot of them are kind of cute. I'm just saying.
Too far away.
Well,
so.
yeah, there you go. So, so the race festivities. So the national anthem today was sung by the most patriotic band. I don't know who.
I don't know who they are.
Deemed them to be the most patriotic
and
band in
I
America.
really don't care if I ever see
Well,
them
they were
again.
a rock band. I didn't think it was bad.
It's
it was
the
just
national anthem.
And they
It's
sang
not
it.
Make it your own dog.
they sang
They
it.
did a good job.
No.
I thought it had a good beginning, but then
did.
it just was a little bit. I
Let's-
don't know.
Then they
Let's
got
just say
stupid.
this: the what I
Yes.
want to say the word is, but in this crowd, Kathy, I want to step on it.
Oh,
In
yeah.
this crowd, it's 50-50 on the take on the national anthem.
Yeah.
Half of us liked it, half of us didn't. So I would say that the people watching today's invocation probably feels the same way.
Did you hear people start to boo and then they realized, oh, I might be booing the national anthem, so I
No,
won't?
I didn't hear
I
it.
heard boos.
I think it was in your
Very good.
Hear
head.
what you want to hear.
I think it was in
I
your
heard
head.
it.
I couldn't sing along after the first few
No,
bars.
it
I
got
couldn't sing along
stupid.
because
How many people really sing along?
I sing
do.
every
Good.
time.
Well, I
It's the
do when I
national
can, and
anthem.
if I can't, I sing it in my head.
So,
Okay, so let's get on
That
to the
was our
start of the race.
festivity. Yeah,
Let's
really.
get on the start of the race. And so here goes. They're starting to go around. They haven't gone green
Who
yet.
was on the pole?
Wait,
that guy that I can't pronounce his last name.
Wisniewski was something.
Kaczynski.
Brad something.
Was it Brad?
I don't remember.
I think
his
it
name.
That
was.
was Brian.
I thought it was Brian.
I
Oh
don't know.
no, start with the B.
He's got a really long last name.
Let's just
but
say his
kudos
family
to
was
him.
very happy he was on the pole.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And owner. And sponsor.
It was done by
But
the new
before
rules,
the
too.
track, before they went green, what was the funniest thing we saw that I pointed out to you? The police glasses.
Oh, oh my
double
gosh!
zero.
Did you guys see?
Did y'all see it?
Okay, so the 00 car. Yeah, tell him, Nance. Oh, it was so sad.
I go, oh my gosh, watch this. So he pulls onto pit lane.
Before the cars are rolling off the grid,
Oh.
except for him.
So for him, he pulls onto pit lane like he's having an issue, and so nobody's doing anything.
He's in his pit stall.
Yeah, and the official's going, hey, well, what up? And nobody
stopped there.
is on his pit box. Nobody's on the pit box. And some guy behind the pit box, like a fan, is going, hey, look. Hey, look,
It's your
there's your driver. He's over there. There's something like going on. And so then some guy, because he's not in like a uniform,
They didn't have
sponsored
uniforms
uniform, goes, what do you need? And he's like, I don't know where it's at. And so then all these people are like pointing, like your
So
driver's on pit lane.
The driver's parked in his pit stall. Ain't nobody helping him. His crew's not even there.
And so then they all started to scramble to try and get him whatever he
Whatever
needed.
was wrong.
I don't even know what it was.
I don't either.
So finally they got it, and then they started to. It's like they had gone and gotten hot dogs after they rolled off pit lane, and then they
was
finally
sad.
started getting on the pit box.
But
It
then
was
we
so
noticed
sad.
later on that the pit crew, they didn't even have uniforms. One, they didn't have uniforms, and then what they were wearing weren't even matching. So,
I think they were a mishmash from other teams helping out the
because
team.
in their pit box, they didn't even have seats to sit in.
Aw.
I don't think they had the normal setup of anything. It was sad.
I
but
was really rooting for them.
Because
But you
it
know
was
what?
sad.
He drove in the
Whatever.
what's
He
the name
drove
of
at
it?
Daytona.
He drove
COPD.
at Daytona.
He
Yeah.
drove at Daytona International Speedway, and they really tried.
They did, bless their little hearts. So, anyhow,
that was
so
the funniest thing to start. So.
before we even went green, that was going on.
What was going on with that car?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there,
It
but I
looked
didn't
very
pay any.
confusing.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
pay
it
any
was.
attention to
It
it.
was. I felt bad for them.
So then,
okay,
so there you go. So then the race started. And now I will say this for the race. I mean, it was good racing. You know, we were mostly double wide. You know, you had some lead changes, although guess Kyle Busch led the most laps.
Yeah, that's
It's
what he
called
said.
laps.
Well,
That's what he said.
And then
He said he did.
Junior led for a little bit.
Junior led.
But why
yeah.
didn't Junior pit when everybody else
Well,
did?
and I had forgotten until the guy in front of us reminded me. Junior had actually pitted early. He had come in early, and he was hoping that the race went green so that everybody else would catch up to him. They just didn't realize there was going to be that much green flag
I don't
racing.
remember Junior coming in.
I
early.
do.
I don't.
Once
He did.
when he reminded me,
Lap
then I remembered. Yes, he did.
1 or 2. He did.
Yeah,
All by
yeah.
himself.
Playing it backwards.
He had no friends.
He had no friends.
Well. Yeah, so, but that was all because then, every time you have green flag pit stops and stuff, things just
Well,
happen.
and
This is
Kenseth,
Nancy in the stands.
You know, his crew chief was watching the 29 car, but wasn't paying attention to the car that was on the outside of Kenseth.
Yeah,
and
Matt Kenseth,
boom, boom,
oopsie.
pow.
Well, and
Well-
then when Junior did pit finally,
Maybe
he had
it's
an
slow.
issue with the right front.
Right.
The shock got stuck on the tire. or
Lost
something
several
like-
seconds on
So
that.
that's 5 seconds they lost there.
Then he was
so-
like on his own until, thank God, there was a caution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
well,
a
it was
NASCAR caution.
Well, it was Jacques Debris.
Yeah.
I
They
swear
were as
you threw
bored
a
as we
wrapper
were.
down there. I think you did. I said, did you throw that on the track?
Maybe.
Bunch up the field
Well,
again.
they were as
Yeah.
bored as we were.
Yeah, so, I mean, but at least they were side by side, but the thing was is that if you were stuck on the inside lane, it wasn't going anywhere.
No.
It may be the one that was leading, but
Well, I think it's
you
because
weren't going
Kozlowski
anywhere.
was down there. It wasn't going
Well,
anywhere.
then he went to the top. I don't know. I mean, because the whole
they
outside
were,
lane.
Well, they were working with new rules, which is you can bump, but you can't push.
Yeah,
Which-
so the 99 found that out.
Which Buscher found that out the hard
Well, I think
way.
he was the sacrificial cow
I think he
because
was
there
too.
were other people that were doing it.
I think it's lamb, isn't it?
It's an animal.
Is it a
Yeah,
cow?
it's an animal.
I
could
think
be a
they say
pig.
sacrificial
I don't know.
lamb.
Calf.
But he was the one he got penalized, and they were all like, "Well, we can see it."
I think the people who race today, the Cup people, got a little bit of advantage because they kind of feel, what's a push versus a bump.
Yeah, what's a bump draft versus a push?
Well, what they said is that they still have to be able to see the break between the cars. And so Buscher did not have a break between the cars.
He was going boom.
But I saw
See,
Kyle
it was too
Busch.
close. No,
I
you
saw
got to be
Kyle
like
Busch
this.
up
yeah,
to the car in front of him with no daylight.
That's right.
You know.
It's
He
kind of
did.
like
Yeah, he
you
did.
got to be dancing in middle school. Got to have some
Absolutely.
space.
Not touchy. Not touchy.
I am not
Yeah,
familiar
how
with
much
this thing
space?
dancing in middle school.
How much space?
Yeah.
The parents out there would know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so then, so Matt Kenseth had an issue,
Yeah.
then Junior had an issue on pit road, and then, I don't know. Then we got the caution with, 20-something laps to go.
Then we knew stupid was going to happen.
Yeah, it was just a matter of time.
Just a
It
matter of
wasn't
time.
stupid.
Stupid was sitting there waiting
What?
to jump
What?
out.
It didn't get that bad.
Well, it's Daytona, and
But
you know,
stupid didn't happen. They didn't have a
Yeah,
big
there
wreck.
wasn't. Yeah, there wasn't. I was surprised that there wasn't a big bird
I know.
wreck.
I was glad there was.
A big what,
A
Red?
big bird wreck.
At the end.
well at the end
Oh, yeah.
when Junior
Yeah,
just
I
ran
agree.
into Kyle Larson.
Well,
Oops, my bad.
Well, he was trying to make it exciting, Junior.
And he
was
did.
bored out there.
He does get bored like us.
Yeah, he
let's
knows.
just- Let's do something, people.
Yeah,
So he made it 3
Yeah.
wide. Didn't work.
didn't work. They tried.
No, but I think, let me see, who was up there? Got in the top 10. Brendan Gaughan. He
Elliott.
got in the top 10.
Elliott
Yeah.
Sadler,
And,
Kyle Busch,
Reagan
Ty-
Smith won.
Regan Smith
Yeah,
won.
Reagan Smith won, and I was happy for him because he's been so close so many times.
Ty
and
Dillon
of course,
was in the top
last
10.
year with what's his name, Keselowski.
Keselowski.
They
Say
were
it,
fighting
Kathy.
for the finish last year when the big wreck happened. So
Yeah.
it was nice. He
Well,
got
I
this.
was
good.
worried that he was going to either get booted by Kyle,
Yes.
or Keselowski was going to take him on the outside. But it was interesting because the outside lane was just exactly what happened in the truck race. It couldn't get going. It couldn't get pushed.
What did
took-
I say? I said, this reminds me of the truck race.
And it did. So it makes you wonder: are we going to see the same thing tomorrow? That nobody's going to want to be in the high
believe so.
I don't
side.
know.
I really hope not. I hope it's a race worth watching.
Me too.
Well,
I
'cause-
paid a lot of money for this race.
The only thing
say
about
that
the
every
top,
year.
the only thing about the top groove is that it was only on the last lap. If people try to pull out at the last minute and go to top, that's who's won the race.
Yeah.
Because you figure who's won. Yeah. So I don't think that line though in general.
Well, Junior said it's going to be the top 3 cars on the inside,
Yeah.
and that's what it was.
Yeah. He was right.
You really just have to have position at the end, and then you'll win it because
Yeah.
nobody can make any moves. You can't pass.
No, and Danica was like, there was nothing she could do. She was stuck in the bottom lane, and she couldn't make anything
Yeah, I
happen.
want to say with Danica's sponsor, I had my phone out because I didn't know what Just Imagine was about.
Yeah, what
I didn't
was
know
it?
what that was, so I'm looking for it, and I find this website at justimagine.com. That wasn't it. It was the lottery.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
she
it was
was
the
the
lottery.
Florida.
That's why I didn't know why you. Well, I saw that Just
Florida
Imagine.
lottery.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah,
Florida
I didn't know
lottery.
what it was.
But
let
just
me tell
imagine
you,
if you win it.
I had my phone out. I was looking for the sponsor. I wanted to know who it was.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. So then the race ended, and there was a little bumping after the great checkered
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah.
And then Kelly Earnhardt, apparently, she was so excited. That's my car. That's my car. That's my car.
Kelly
In Vic-
Earnhardt was.
Yeah, in Victory Lane. She
Aww.
was all excited.
Well, yes,
That's nice.
Junior Motorsports.
Yeah, Jr.
They work hard. They haven't won in a while. Have they?
About
I
it.
don't know.
I don't know. Anyhow.
But anyhow,
Changing up the cars.
yeah. I mean, I thought that the race was actually a decent race.
It was all right.
It was
It was
okay.
okay.
They didn't have any 2-2 chain.
No.
And so
Yeah.
the cars were really tightly, racing because that's
They could have
about
passed
the
the
best you could
Grey
do.
Poupon very
Yeah,
easily.
they could have. Yeah. So I think that was about it, though.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? I ain't got a clue.
No. But you know what? We'll be here. We'll tell you.
That's right. and
We'll give you our opinion, that's for
That's
sure.
right, our opinion.
National anthem better be better
Opinion.
tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I forget who's singing it. Luke, what's his face, is our
I don't know.
entertainment.
Is it
Luke?
Luke with a cutie?
I
He's
don't even
cute.
know who Luke
I don't
is.
even-
He's
I
a
don't
country
even-
western singer.
That's
he's
nice.
Cute. Y'all
Okay.
think he's cute. Y'all like
I
him.
don't really care. All right, so that's about it. What we have to look forward to tomorrow. So right now we're going to go home and go make dinner. Oh,
And do some wash.
Oh, we're out of focus. Oh, there we are.
there we go.
That was close. All right.
I thought that was just my eyes. I didn't know what
we're
was
not focused
happening.
for whatever reason. All right, so
right.
I guess that's about all we have to say right now.
All right.
All right, so I
See
guess
Lieutenant Dan tomorrow.
that's right, Lieutenant Dan. All right, until next time, we'll be
We'll be
at the track and going green.